Hello there, everybody. How are you doing? Hope we're all doing really well. I am 737 Sim Pilot. We're currently here in Los Angeles. We fly in LA to Phoenix Sky Harbor. Flight time today is going to be just under an hour. Cruising at, let's see. Honestly forgotten. Cruising at flight level 350. Cool. Looks good. That is set. Looks good. Alright, let's go ahead and get in the cockpit and let's get going. There we go. In the cockpit, you can see you're in the beautiful J-Aviation livery. In the cockpit we go. Let's get GSX fired up. Start getting stuff rolling with them. Alliance ground fleet's fine. Alright. Look for November 36247. November 36247. That is checked. Maintenance books are checked. Battery switch is coming down. Battery voltage is good. We're down. Gear is down in 3 green. My hardware is set. Weather radar is off. Hydraulic electric pumps are off. Go ground power on. No more loss in battery amps. And ground power voltage is good. Alright, coming down. Go ahead and turn the position logo lights on. We'll go ahead and set the lights. I'm going to set them to dim, but we'll go ahead and turn the lights on anyways. Panel lights, for that matter. I still have the flashlight on as I'm going to need it on in a second when I check the circuit breakers. Alright. Shows on, circuit breakers to the right and to the left are checked and looking good. Main gear extension is covered. Escape ropes are on board. Oxygen masks are on board. Life vests are both on board. Crash axe down here is on board. Fireball pressure is in the green. Fume HUD and PVE are on board. Pilot luggage is stowed along with ETOPS gear pins are on board. And I have the publications and checklist. Good. Don't need the service center phone on. Don't need to touch. Throw the mask on just to get cabin sounds. First lights off. Air control lights off. EC is guarded. Oxygen is guarded. Lights off. Just below 16. 5 Mississippi. Good. 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, 4, 1,000, 5, 1,000. Gears down 3 green. Bell dampers coming on. Everything else up here is set and normal. Shouldn't have anything in the center tanks. Apparently we do. Oh. Ah, that's right. The config is messed up. Refueling truck hasn't gotten here, right? Yeah. Hope. Not? Refueling truck is not here. Cool. Yes, the config is a bit messed up. I gotta work on it. I always kind of forget to set it. I'll set 7.6. But we should have on board. That's usually normal in the gates, I find. If I flick back on the center tanks, the pressure light should go off good. Let's check. Voltage is good. Everything is in the normal position and checked. Looking good. Aft service doors open, says forward. That's fine. Altimeter, or sorry, pressure altitude is good. Auto, forward, aft. Temps kind of low, but with the AC unit on. Packs are off. Isolation valve open. AP bleed off. Engine bleeds on. Cruise today is 350. Elevation of Phoenix is be 1150. Set. FO's here, so walk around, wheel lights come on, electric control pumps are on, forward, center tanks will come on, parking brake is not set now. As I said, the config's just a bit messed up. Shouldn't be though. Yeah. I don't know why. It was right a while ago. You know, sometimes they just revert. You never know why. Oh, parking brake set. That's fine. Wheel lights on. Good. Why you check it, right? Don't get complacent. Okay. We're taking off 24 left. We're going to change that 25 right. Get an elevation of 94 feet, so it's going to be 894. .894 set. See, like I said, I think I accidentally hit it in the hectopascals, or something's reverted because it wasn't in hectopascals before. LAX winds 250 at 13, gusting 20, 10 such miles visibility, few clouds 6,000, temperature 16, dew point 11, altimeter 2997. 97 set, view R1 and 2, maps 5, traffic, terrain, data. Good. Case you have to come back in, 25 right is the longest runway here in LA. Go ahead and get my panel connected. It's going to be a course of 251. 251 set. Auto throttle is coming on. Flight director is coming on. Heading select. It's going to be 251. Top out altitude. We're taking the dots to our nav departure. Top out. They say 17,000, but we have a 3,000 foot restriction. So we'll set 3,000 initially. 1,000 set. Now we're set 251. Flight director is on. Okay, 894 set, 2997 is set, view R1 and 2. Traffic, terrain, data, airport. Set. Good, date and time is correct down here. Can't test cheap whiz, lights are set, normal. 1 and then 2, good. Brake pressure's in the green, brake cumulative pressure's in the green. Gears down 3 green, flaps are up. Auto brake RTO. Went out within 2 seconds. Fuel on board today is 14.0. Refueling done. Refueling truck is still here. Right? Nope, they're gone. Cool. Refueling has completed. 14.0 is valid. I'll go ahead and get that seatbelt sign on. Go GSX. Go settings. Timing. I want it to be dense. I don't think I applied it. Hold on 1 second. I want boarding to take longer. I don't want boarding to be a 5-minute ordeal. Okay, it's set. Cool. Request boarding. Request boarding. Seatbelt sign's been turned on. Fueling is done. Of course, yeah, that's fine. Going down 1819 is great. 92, 92, 2000, 29, 60. That is valid. Idle and low reverse. If you break down D10, flaps are up. Brake set. Cut off. Guarded. Heat is good. Oh, hold on. Good. Good. We'll go both. I want to see something really quickly. If I switch it to weather radar for a second, just to see. Oh, it does do it. Cool. Ahead. Wind shear. Ahead. Good. Terrain. Weather radar test is completed. We're going to go X terrain. Tilt you up about 5 degrees. About 5. And then auto. Set. We're gonna go ahead and set something random. We'll go, let's do 5622. 22, standby, good. Flaps, or sorry, rudder trim 0, aileron trim is 0. Not flaps, so we'll set 121.5. Hey, Ironman Baller, how are you doing? You've been enjoying the 777-200? I have. I've been loving it. You know, I gotta give show 7.3 some love too. Don't let her feel left out. 111. Right, good. That is checked. Everything's looking good over here. Date and time. The time is correct. Lights are set. That's fine. Normal. 1 and then 2. Checked. Lights test. Lights are looking great. 997. Set. 1 and then 2. Cool. Let's just checking. Good. Yeah, I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. All right. We're going to go MC 737-800, AirRack 26K, enter SIRS position. That's fine. Air 2504. We are at Los Angeles. LAX. There. Good. IRS has line. We're going to go Jeep Whiz test. We're in Los Angeles to Phoenix.
Glide slope. Pull up. Wind shear. Wind shear. Wind shear. Terrain. Terrain. Pull up. Airspeed low. Airspeed low.
Right, terrain radar test completed. TCAS test. TCAS test. Pass. Execute. Los Angeles to Phoenix, 2191. Let's check departure. Departing 25 right. The reason why we're departing 25 right is because I'm lazy and I don't want to taxi all the way 24 left. I'm not flying on BATSIM, so. BOTS 2. We're going Senri. Execute. We're arriving in Phoenix. We're taking the ILS 25 left. We are taking the Hydro 1. And that's at Bravo Lima Hotel. And final. Good. Route. It's actually a very simple route today. Couldn't have guessed that. It's just dots to Senri direct to Bravo Lima Hotel. Hydro 1. That is checked. Legs. We're going to step to the legs page. That's checked. Everything's fine. FO is back from the walk around. We all lights come off. Fuel pumps will come off. Alright. Step into the legs. Zoomed in one too many. Cool. Looks good. Go ahead and go back to map. Put you back on 5. We're going to go fix. Starting LAX. We're going to be 152. There's a 152 or 251. 51 at 25. I was like, that doesn't make sense. There we go. That's checked. We're going to go init ref. Request. We're filled to the brim today. Let's go ahead and get Volanta up and running. Turn off. I wanted to see if I could just disable this plane. I guess not. That's okay. I'll just close you. Plan a new flight. Cool. Execute. And planned fuel today is 13.9. It's cool. Okay, we'll look at it in a second. Alright, 143.1 is valid. 13.9 is what we were planning on. 14.0 is acceptable. 29.2 is valid. 5.7 is correct. 16 is correct. 350 is what we're going to be today. 246 at 74 is correct. 180 is good. And one limit. Takeoff, flap 5. Center of gravity is valid. Runway wind. We have new weather. Number 2998. And winds are 260 at 17. Runway slope with 25 left is, that's wrong runway, we're taking 25 right at LAX. 0.19. Good. 800, 800, 800. Outside air temp 16. Close enough to 15 on the VTOR. That's fine. I'll take that as acceptable. And quickly, we're going to go to climb. 250 below 10,000 is checked. Cruising, 350, 380, 390 would be optimal, but I don't want to go up that high since it's so short. Then descent, we'll just slap in 280. Boarding is baggage is loading, is completed. 8.8 tons of fuel is good. We're going to go route data. Winds request. We'll check that again after we get the winds, but that's fine. Speed breakdown, the parking brake is set. We already tested the fires. We'll set 122.8. Send that on over. 1111. Anything else down here is looking good. We're going to go descent, forecast, load. Sorry about that. And 8.9, yeah, we even got some fuel back. All right, and one. Moments calculation, landing dispatch. 25 right, import, 278. 54 will be out of land. Taking off 25 right. AC config on, anti-ice doesn't need. Don't need, is rating TO. 53, 91, 2, 92, 2, that's fine. 140, 145, 140, 140, 145. 145 is set. LNAV and VNAV. Okay, we're gonna go ground ops. We're gonna go release AC unit. We'll give that a second. I'll go ahead and open up the charts. We'll start looking at takeoff. Before we get that though, to the pre-flight checklist. Pre-flight checklist. Flight attendant pilot briefing is done. Flight deck windows are both closed and locked. Electric systems test 100%. IRS selectors are nav and aligned. Hydraulics, electric, and engine pumps are on. Pressurization 350, 1150 is set auto. Auto throttle is armed. MCP 251, 145, 251, 3000, 251. LNAV VNAV is on. Terminators and flight instruments 2998 set thrice and 894 is set. Ground proximity is tested. Speed brake lever and down detent. Parking brake is set. Start levers are cut off. Transponder is on standby. Log top gear pins are on board. Looks good. Alright. AC unit, more than likely, yep, it's disconnected. We're going to go forward pump on. Go ahead and go to APU gen. APU bleeds off, packs off. We're going to go APU on, APU start. And we'll keep an eye on that. And we'll start looking at, kind of hard to keep an eye on that, and then we'll start to look at our route today. Alright. I don't know how well you guys can see that. I'll move it like here. You can still see the view. There we go. So we're going to be pushing back to the right. We'll take Charlie 6 to Golf. We'll take Golf down to Bravo. No, sorry, Bravo. We'll take Bravo down to Bravo 1 at 25 right. Taking off Bravo 1. Not going to any hotspots today. Biggest threats on departure. Our takeoff weight's below the max landing weight. So that's not going to be a factor for us. Runway 25 right, 12,923 feet long. It's pretty long. Weather is 260 at 17, 10 such amount of visibility. View clouds 9,000, temperatures 15, 2.11, altimeter 2998. Weather's looking pretty good. Take a pause for just a second. AP gen's coming on. So the pack's on. We'll go ground power release. APU voltage is good. Alright. I'll actually go to wing view right now. So on departure, anything before 100 knots will come to stop. Anything after 100 knots, unless it's critical to flight, we're going to take it up in the air. We'll climb 25 nautical miles straight ahead to 7,700 feet or above and hold. If we need to come back, we can come back in on 25 right. We're going to be looking for India Charlie Foxtrot November. That is identified. Critical flight items today are going to be lost in engine, lost hydraulics, tire blowout. Since we are light, we will be able to stop relatively easily. Tire blowout if it's major, certainly. If we decide to come to stop today, we're going to disconnect the auto, pull thrust, tire apply mass braking, ensure auto brake max are working, and then we're mainly going to pull spoilers to full and apply full reverse. So come stop, we're going to set that parking brake, set flaps to full, then we'll call main seater, main seater, main seated. We're going to run through the QRH items, then we're going to determine if we need to evacuate, if we can continue. If we need to evacuate, we're going to turn on emergency exit lights, command or announce evacuation, pull flight to kill the engines, and pull flight data quarter cockpit voice quarter system evacuation if possible. Any question, concerns in that regard? None? Perfect. Departure today, we're taking the dots 25 right. We're going to climb on a heading 251 to 640 feet, checked. Then climb direct across Docker at or below 3,000, that's checked. Then track 220 to cross Wheeler at or below 5,000, checked. Then a pick the route to cross dots at or above 15,000. So we're going to go Wheeler. Yeah, and then we go to Shafe, then to PV, then to Holtz, checked. Then to dots, 15,000 above. And then we're going to Sunry, so we're going to go Wild, Blocked Castaway, then Sunry. Looks good. It's going to be a short flight today, so once we're up, autopilot's on, we'll probably start looking at landing. Any questions, concerns today? None? Perfect. Right now we just wait for boarding to finish. Should be done pretty soon. I like the cabin sounds though. Cabin sounds are cool. Like when you go back here. Especially since I have surround sound headphones. Like when the baby was coughing and I moved the camera, I could hear it. It sounded like it was coming from one of the seats in front of me. It was cool. He did a really nice job with it. I just need them to wrap up the service. Get it over with. Get everybody boarded and that fun schnazzy stuff. All that fun jazz. I always did think it was cool Pmdg model, the lamps. I don't know how used they are anymore. Maybe often. Who knows? But I still think it's neat that they did. I mean, and I like that they modeled this. What is this? The air conditioning vent? Or is this a light? I thought it was maybe a light. I'd be like a fool if I didn't know. No. Yeah, it is light. Thought so. Now, does it change the output of it? Well, it does indeed. Too cool. Too cool indeed. See, you learn some stuff every day, and I've put in so many hours in this plane, I still didn't know that. Oh yeah, and nuclear.
Jump seat? I'd rather sit in the lab.
There's another one. It's like, when are you guys gonna get an Airbus?
You call this a jump seat?
Let's see if we can get it.
I'd rather sit in the lab.
Come on, give me the other one.
You call this a jump seat?
Okay, I don't know if it's gonna get.
Sit in the lab.
One more time.
Man, this jump seat.
There you go.
When you guys putting an Airbus bid in?
There we go. Boarding done. Come on, folks. Come on. See, this is the cool thing about chase plane is you're not confined inside the plane like you are with the regular camera. You're free to move around. When I was like over here, she was disappeared. I was like, what? What is GSX modeling? No Fumar. Where's my toilet seat that moves? I want my iFly. I wish GSX would board in like groups, so instead of having some people just go into the first class, like somebody just walking the first class. I mean, I know some people in the first class come late, but most of the time they're not. That's the whole point of first class is you're first to get on. But it's whatever. It's whatever the overlords at GSX choose to do. I didn't mean to return the camera. I'm actually gonna go down here. I'm gonna say, you know, what do you guys prefer? Do you prefer like outside the plane wing view or inside the plane? I've always done inside the plane because it's a little more realistic, but what do you guys prefer? I'm running out of things to talk about. Waiting for the boarding to finish. Should have kept it on insane. Rápido. Rapidamente. Finish up, people. Finish up. There we go. This is more like it. Constant flow, people. This is good. I like that they like stare each other down and then turn at the last second. It's so weird. Man, is he the last person? Come on. Come on, people. Yeah, like I said, I can go out of the cockpit or out of the plane and see. Bruh. There can't be that many people on a 7-3, right? Where are they all coming from? Where are they all gonna go? Okay, looks like this dude's the last one. Cool. I'm hopeful for when they bring the 7.3 to 2024, they'll add, you can pull out the circuit breakers. That'd be cool. But they probably won't. That's okay. I mean, it's not required, right? Just something neat. Dang, broski, I thought you were the last one. Dang it, man. Liar. What? I'm so confused. How is there this many people? Hey, do I do BatSim? I do. But I haven't recently because I've been having some performance hits when I fly in BatSim. I'm actually looking at getting Say Intentions. Probably use some of my graduation money and buy Say Intentions. But we'll see. Maybe, maybe not. You never know. I'm a little high. There we go. Greet people as they walk in. I'd probably do IRL. I look forward to being able to. Oh, look at that boarding sound. Cool. Boarding has completed. We're going to go ahead, get the door closed. All right. Boarding is completed. Our main ground crew, please leave. Yeah, VATSIM's being awful on performance. Something about it. It's just, and it's not even that fun anymore. Like, it's not, the novelty's wearing off for me since I have flown. No, I mean, it's all in all, mostly it's on the ground for me. It's where I get the most performance hit. And my performance is great when I'm not streaming, but when I stream, it's hard on the computer anyways. All right, Astro Jetway is connected. Before push flows, anti-collision lights coming on. Fuel pumps, F4, there's nothing to center tanks, didn't expect there to be. Electric hydraulic pumps are on. All right, before push, please. It's awful trying to set up the plane. It's terrible. Before push, seatbelt sign is on. Fuel on board. 14.0, we're expecting 13.9, that's fine. Fuel pumps after forward are on, doors are all closed. Good to go. Crest and push. And it's just like, I did my first flight with ATC about 2 months ago. Or a month, no, it was a month ago. It was just awesome. But talking to a real ATC, very different to talking to VATSIM.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Oops, sorry guys. I mean, VATSIM's been a great help in my flight training, like getting me ready. But I also want to look at say intentions. There's another problem I have on VATSIM is the performance hit would be okay if I could have ATC the whole time. Like right now, LA Center isn't online. Albuquerque is. But LA Center isn't on. Now Tower's on, but okay. I'd take off and at 800 feet, 1,000 feet, they'd hand me over to the dark side. I mean, what's the point? What is the point? Now, if I'm flying to like Orlando or a smaller airport where I don't have the scenery on, even Tampa, no problem. But like LA, San Francisco, I have a hard time live streaming it to begin with. Park brakes released. That's why. I mean, it is a game changer, certainly. And I've put in, I think, like, what? I think I've put in over 600 hours in a VATSIM. But it's just, it's not, not worth it anymore to me. I'd rather have more fun, fly as close to real world as I can. Not have to deal with the VATSIM controller sometimes. Because some of it's all for fun, and some people take it too seriously. It is hard on the system, and I don't use the BM and AmSim world anymore because what they did. I bought the Flightbeam actually right after I found out what they did. I just don't support that. I think it's so scummy. All right, you're clear to start engines. What's going to be today? We're going to start engines 2 and then 1 in sequence. Rudder, clear to start engines 2 and then 1. Starting 2. Hey, clear to start 2, starting number 2. You see start valve open. Now we're going to watch N2. No oil pressure is coming live. You don't need to call it out. Watch N2 rise. Either wait till you don't rise. You go 1 and 2 for less than over a second. Or you hit 25%, whichever is sooner. You hit 25% in 7 Pmdg. Adding fuel number 2. Parking brake set. Now we're going to monitor EGT. We're going to make sure fuel flow is coming on. And I meant to start recording timer. Something new I'm starting because I was just refreshing myself with the ops, United ops. That's sides point. Yeah. Yeah. That's kind of how I treat it. Yeah, I think I still have a couple of their airports installed, but it's just like, all right, that's a good start. On number 2, we're going to go ahead and flip back today. Starting number 1. I'm changing my flows, so I'm totally doing my SOPs from the Unite SOP. But it's just kind of hard to get used to initially. Damn it. Roger, quick disconnect, we'll get you off to the left. Got to start the clock again. Oh well. Airfield 1. Yeah. Yeah, so I bought BM and AmSim World, and their SFO, I like it more than Flightbeam's. It gets better performance. It's just, Flightbeam's great, so it looks a little bit better. Plus, I have the Flightbeam installed for 2024, I think, and it looks really good. Sorry about that. All right, that's a good start on number 1. Up top, go ahead. Yeah, I should have. Okay, I'm working on a new flow. I want to go gens on, then I'll go packs, then I'll turn it on probe. Because I had a flow down before, but the SOP has it done a different way. So I was gonna try to follow it, but BFG update. What do you mean? I don't know what do you mean BFG update? All right, let's start. Yeah, so we're good. Boom, boom, boom. That's fine. Oh, what the heck? What did I turn off or on? There you go. Oh, Big Phoenix update? No, I don't really. What is it? I know the Neos are coming, right? Neos are coming. All right, auto brake RTO, set flaps to 5. I'm looking forward to the Neos. Gonna do some United 321 ops and some Frontier ops as well. But I mean, maybe I'll do a couple of 319 neat Sharklet flights. Okay, trim is 4.65 today. 465 set. They're overhauling the 319. Yeah, they're adding Sharklets, I think, right? Trim 4.65 is set. Takeoff speeds 140, 140, 140, 140, 145, 145. Good. Flight controls check. Full left. Neutral. Right. Neutral. Full up. Neutral. Full down. Neutral, just so you guys can see it better. Right. Full left. Neutral. Good. Checked. Alright, after start checklist. Start. Generators 1-2 on, probe on, anti-ice not needed, recall was checked, auto brake RTO, flap set 5, FMC is done, rest speeds 140, 140, 140, 140, 145, 145, set and checked. Trim 465 is that's a bit high, it looks like. With the light on, didn't, that looks good. And 0 and 0, checked. And flight controls checked, APU switch is off, APU is off. Our checklist completed. Wow. Yeah, that's cool. That was very neat. I had no idea they had their own engines. Alright, clear for taxi, parking brakes released, clear to go out. Yeah, this SOP is kind of hard to learn, just because I've done it one way for, I don't know, close to like 800, 900 hours in the sim, the 7.3, so taking some time to get used to it. My second flight. No, third flight, trying to get used to it. Yeah, I'm excited for the Neo update. I really want Neos. 321 Neo. I actually want an XLR as well. I want the 321 Neo XLR. Really bad. Do some Aer Lingus ops, some JetBlue ops as well. That could be fun. I ain't texting out. Certainly dark here in LA tonight. I don't know if I have this any build scenery installed. I may. I really thought they'd have more light. I'm excited. I'm going plane spotting for the first time really tomorrow. I'm going to Tampa International because you can sit on top of the parking garage there if you just have to pay for parking. But let's chase plane. Oh, it's awesome. I love it. There's a slight performance hit that comes with it, but it is friggin' awesome. It's much better than FS Realistic. Actually, let me rephrase. It is worlds better than FS Realistic. It's much better. Touchdown physics are cool. It's even cool when you're taking off and a wind gust comes, because the camera lags a bit behind the plane, so you can see, look, they're not moving as one. They're moving as two separate bodies, as it should be, right? That's how it is IRL. Like, you're not attached to the plane. You have your own inertia still. All right, as we're taxiing out before takeoff, we're going to go continue this ignition. We'll go ahead and throw the wing light on. Go ahead and throw the strobes on as well. I'll go TCAS TARA. Don't want to get the weather radar on quite yet. Recall is checked. Departure briefing. Nothing has really changed. Yeah. Huh. Hey, see, that's the way to do it, Ironman Baller. Yeah. When I turn 18, I want to try to get a job at Tampa, so I can. I really want to actually work for. Kind of hard. It's hard to get into, but it would be cool to work for Signature Aviation. It'd be neat to work for Signature, but you never know. But I'm excited to go plane spotting because my uncle lives kind of close, but I've never really been like on the runway. Now, of course, I take photos of planes that fly over because I live in the flight line of the airport. But it's gonna be really cool. Awesome. Yeah, thank you, Iron Baller. It's gonna be a while. I still have like it'll be 2 years in July till I'm legally an adult. So. But I really appreciate that. Definitely. Huh. Yeah, I would greatly appreciate that. That'd be awesome. All right, before takeoff, we have been clear for takeoff. Wing well lights are on. Just check my lights. Everything is set nicely. Cool. Okay, we're going to go ahead and announce our PA. Ladies and gentlemen, we are... Christ almighty. Hold on. I got distracted. I was like, uh-oh, I know I'm going somewhere I'm not supposed to. Flight attendants, please prepare for departure. Thank you. I said PA, my mind immediately went to passenger. I was going to give my before pushback, and then I was like, uh-oh, wait, hold on. Where are we going? All right, before takeoff, recall is checked. Departure briefing is done. Departure announcements completed. Air conditioning pressurization. PAX auto bleeds on. Pressure 350, 1150, auto. Air condition and start switches are continuous. Flaps plan 5, flap 5, green light. And transponders on TARA. That's confirmed. Remember? 3,000. Then we go to 5,000. That's confirmed. Looks good. As I said earlier, nothing changed. Departure been clear for takeoff. Clear on the approach end. Nobody's on TCAS. I'll throw weather radar on my left-hand side. I'll go ahead and open up. Turn on my camera. Clear left, clear right. Keep her rolling today. I think of using passenger out on the X6. No. I turned off GSX passengers, actually. Because I don't like... I don't really care about it. The performance hit isn't worth it. It's cool. I certainly think it's neat, but it's not worth it. Takeoff thrust set. $100 checked. Positive rate of climb, gear up. Beautiful, absolutely rocketing out of LA. Nav. Up to 3,000 feet. Accelerating. Okay, speed check, flaps coming to 1. Uh-oh. We're at flaps 1. Okay, good. Uh-oh, did I go? Yeah, just a bit. I just got Blackbird, okay, I'll tell you in a second. Okay, gears up and off, no lights, auto brake coming off. Flaps 1, green light. Speed check, flaps up. I just got Blackbird's Blackbird controls speed brake and flap kit because I my kit before he released that, so I didn't have it. All right, flaps are up, no lights, going to 5,000 feet. The altitude. I'm not gonna make 5,000. Gonna go ahead and set 5,000. Cool. 5,000 set. Check speed. As I said, we are a rocket ship tonight. Go ahead and reset the minimum. After takeoff checklist, PAX auto bleeds on. Forget the isolation valve right now. Gear is up and off. Flaps are up and off. AP switches off. Takeoff checklist completed. Thank you. Oh, they're excellent. So they're full size. It's like his 737 kit. Your your 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 are used by the throttles. So it uses 2 for each one. The reason why it does that is because all the buttons work. So you get auto throttle disconnect, reversers on each, and you get both toga switches. So a lot of hardware is you get maybe one reverser on one side, auto throttle disconnect on the other side, and a toga switch on one of them, right? Or you could have both reversers work, have a toga switch on one side and an auto throttle, because you can only bind 2 to a HoneyComb axis, right? Or per each axis can have 2. So to work around that, he uses 2 of the axes. So he gets 4 buttons that work. Yes, so he has... I'll show you once we're up here, and I'll get the camera off. But the flaps are slotted, so they have gates for each. And they have the detents on the top. It's like you can't go past flap 1. You got to go into flap 1, get in the detent, then raise it up and come over the flap 1 detent. And then you can keep going until you hit flap 15. Yeah, it's really nice. I've had some other kits from Pro Desk Sim, and they're great too. But his are certainly the nicest I've ever had. All right, climbing through 10,000. We're going to comply with 15,000 nicely. We're going to go ahead and set 350. All right, climbing through 15,000. Got a cloud in the sky. It'll come off. Wing light will come off. Looks good. Yeah, and it's Blackbird controls, like the SR-71 Blackbird. He makes excellent stuff. They're really nice. Really smooth out here tonight. Barely any turbulence at all. It's expected. It's night, so it's smoother air, but usually just after sunset, you get a couple thermals, but it's not too bad. You can see the, it's a Vection fog, I believe, rolling in. Alright, once we're on the straightaway here, I'll go ahead and get the autopilot on. Straightaway, like you're on a racetrack. Alright. Centered, autopilot 1 engaged. Cool. Let me show you that really quickly. I don't know how well you can see it, but if I move my throttles, you can see there's gates for each. Hope you can see it somewhat. Well, you're seeing my yoke. Here. Trying to get around it a bit. You can hopefully see there's gates for each. I'm not really great at this. How far do I tilt it down? Because there's a delay from what I see and what you guys see. Or what I'm doing and you guys see. Okay, here we go. So you can see right there. Kick my rudder by accident. There's flap detents and it can't go through each. That's the best I can do because I can't really move my camera too much more. I'm sorry. But that's the best way to explain it. Okay, yeah. Perfect. Yeah, it's definitely up there for me as well. It looks pretty cool. It looks pretty sweet. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and delete LAX fix. See, there is Los Angeles down there. Yeah, back of our wing. Maybe kind of dark for you guys. That's a cool view. Set heading 777, or not 777, 777. Instead of 007, we're 077. That's Sim pilot to you. 2992, 123 STDs for you and me. Landing lights coming off. Hey, you can begin your service now. Expecting some smooth air. Thank you. All right, we'll give it a minute. We still have 160 miles. We're at close to top percent. We're about 100 out. We'll begin our planning. Zoomed in, sorry. I'll show you guys the flyby. I don't know how well you'll be able to see it, but you know what? I'll make it easier. I'll flick on the lights for a second. This should help you guys see it. Kind of neat, I think. Damn it. Come on. There we go. Yeah, so Ironman Baller, I've done a couple flights. Actually, I'm editing a video. I recorded it a bit ago. But I flew... Where is it? After I did that. No. When did I do it? Hold on. Amsterdam to KSFO. Yeah, here we go. I did this Sunday. This was a fun flight right here. 10 hours. Absolutely silked it into San Francisco. Approach was fun as always, as it is. It was good fun. But I recorded. I've got an awesome time lapse of the whole thing of the cruise. It's cool. Got some cool photos of Greenland. Actually, I'll show you one of them. I'll pull up the screenshot I took. Yeah. I'm personally a huge fan of 2024. It looks so much better than 2020, and 2020 doesn't look bad by any means. Right? Like 2020 looks great. I mean, I've got some awesome screenshots in here. Why are my 747 screenshots at the top? Oh, it's because they're from X-Plane, that's right. But here we go. This, for instance. Whatever opens. I don't want to open it that. Let's see, open with... Yeah. really stretched out because that's what it looks like on my screen. But like this stuff I always think's cool. The CJ3 Plus, I didn't hear that came out. Let's see. Well, that is cool. Cessna Citation CJ3 Plus. Very neat. Yeah. Too cool. I may have to pick that up for myself. It's buggy right now? Well, then I'm not going to pick that up for myself. Huh. Is it study level? Accurate flight model. Okay. Stick shaker. I mean, that doesn't mean anything to me. Custom G3000 model. Okay. But is it? Not yet. Alright. So then I will probably hold off on this. For 2024, I'll probably hold off on it until it's study level. For me, personally. Whoa, that's some big turb right there. See? Yeah, camera moves differently. If I go to the wing view, you see we're bouncing all up and down. Hold off. Alright. Yeah, see, look, I like the turbulence. Okay, guys, 1 second. I'm gonna step away for half a second, then we're gonna begin our top of descent landing here shortly. Top descent's right at 100 miles, but I gotta use the restroom. Be right back. Alrighty. I'm back. Let's go. I'll start skydolling now. And okay, we're gonna look at start approaching a Phoenix. We're taking the Hydra 1 at Bravo Lima Hotel. So we're going Bravo Lima Hotel. Then we go to Skull. I'm looking on my my PFP3 in right now. So Bravo Lima Hotel. Then we go to Skull 280 250. Checked. Go to Spink 240 above. Then send route 220 below. Then we go to Swoon. There you come. Then we're going to, where was I? Swoon. Then we're going to Hydra at 265, 19 below, 15,000 above. Then we go to Gila at 17,000 below, 11,000 above, 250 on the speed. Then we're going to Alpha Golf Lima Alpha, 250 on the speed, 14,000 below, 1,000 above. Chavo at 210 at 9,000. Then we go to Limon 210 at 7,000. Is checked. Then we're going final. So ILS localizer 250. We're going from Gypsy 4,000 above. Then we go to Skade at 3,000 above. At 3,000, sorry, not above. 3,000 on the dot. Looks good. ILS sent. 3-degree glides path. That is checked. Pappy's off to the left. Go around 3,000 straight ahead. Left turn 5,000 on heading 130 and hold at Pixar. Pixar VR and hold at Pope K. There we go. Alright, that is checked and confirmed. I'll close you for just a second. We're going to go fix. We are going to Kilo Papa Hotel X-Ray. We're going to Phoenix Sky Harbor. We want 2.5. And we want the 10 nautical mile ring. That's what I personally like. For descent, we're going to go forecast. Current weather in Phoenix. Winds 310 at 10, gusting 17, 10 statute miles visibility. Got clear skies, temperatures 27, dew point 0, altimeter 2978. That is set and confirmed. On the descent, 240 below 10,000, that's fine. Okay, about to level off. Progress, 8.2 tons of fuel, that's -2, so that's going to be 137.4. We're going to add 9, so that's going to be 154. Checked. Alright, back to legs for a second. Put you back on. Come up here, we said weather is 2978. Sorry. I'm going to set 2978. Nope, I do not. I'll set minimums first. What I usually do, but I was like laser focused on 2978. Okay, set 1326. set 2978. That is set. I'll turn off airports. We're leveling off 350. That is checked. Alright, course today is supposed to be 258. 258 is set. Or 80. First restriction is 250 or yes, 250. Need to be at 250 on the dot. 250 is set. It's at 258. Leave, recall. Check them. Good. I'll check it one more time. (154) auto brake 3. What would 2 do for us? Yeah, we'll go with 2. Save the brakes today. Brake 2 selected, and we're looking for 11075. RLS, good. As selected, looks good. We just leveled off, set you to 0. Put altitude you down since we're about to begin our descent. Great. Keep other radar on both sides. Once we get closer, I'll throw on terrain radar. Recall is confirmed. Looking good. Pretty bumpy up here. Last flight attendants get seated. Flight attendants, please take your seats. Thank you. Looking great. Looking back at the approach. DME radar required. Auto type coupled approach not authorized below 1925. Use any Romeo Juliet Golf. DME when on localizer course. That's checked. Maintains approach authorized between 6. Reach sight and glide path not go inside. Alright, highest MSA is 6,200. That is noted. Once we get off of 25 right, we're going to try to get off Echo 5. We'll take Echo, Tango, Tango, right here. Glide, we're going to take auto brake 3 today because I don't want that long taxi. Take auto brake 3, 6,000 feet. We'll go ahead and clear that. So then we can probably, we hustle. Or we get down quickly, we could probably get off Echo 8, take Echo to Tango, Tango, and the park gate. I think that'd be satisfactory. We're not going through any hotspots, so it's checked. Things look good. Biggest threat today can be terrain. That's not a huge deal. Fairly familiar, we'll keep that terrain radar on and we'll be fine. Any question, comment, concerns that you've noticed? None? Perfect. 1150 is set and checked. We're looking good. Okay, approach descent checklist, please. Approach descent checklist. Pressurization, 1150 set. Recall was checked. Rough speed is 154. Landing distance, auto brake 3. Landing distance, 6,170. Checked. Arrival briefing is done. Now we sit here and wait. About 5 minutes till top descent. You guys want to add me on Volanta? Add me app. Breeding 5. I accept all, any and all friend requests. You gotta be kidding me. LA approach just got on. I don't really care though. Albuquerque Center got offline, so it wouldn't have made a difference anyways, right? Still would have been over to the dark side. Excuse me. Ironman do you know if they have a date for the, was it, BFG update? Also, Ironman Baller, just to make sure I'm right, it is 18 to work at Signature, right? I mean, it would make sense that it'd be 18, or is it, could you do it at 17? A little bumpy, but not too bad. Got a nice tailwind though. The actual tailwind component's 80 knots right now. As I said, it's a bit bumpy, a bit choppy right now. Some chop in the water. You know, boating's one of those things where not really like, it doesn't call to me, but I wouldn't mind having a boat either. It'd be cool. Do I want to go out and spend all the money you need to have one? Nah. I'd rather have an airplane. But I don't mind being on a boat. Like, I personally don't get seasick. Now that I say that, I probably will. Knock on wood, I don't. But I usually do not get seasick. So that's a plus for me. Alright, we're about, I don't know, a minute out, minute or two. 250 is set. Oh, now VNAV's engaged. Looking good. We're on VNAV path. Wonder why it didn't load in my flight plan right. I've flown this before? Really? Huh. I flew Phoenix to LA. September 22nd. Did I live stream that? I was... Nope, not that one. Nope. Nope. Guess not really. It was funny. It was actually the 777 that kind of kickstarted getting a lot of views on YouTube, or getting views on YouTube for me. Because like I went from averaging 20 viewers to averaging what, like when it first released, the 777 streams, I got, I think, yeah, one of them I got 600 views, 300, 600, yeah. But they were long streams as well. Which, Thursday night, I think I'm going to do a long one. Alright, beginning our descent. Sure that we don't have... Check our speed. Oh, Ironman Baller, if you're still in here. The big reason why I had to get the speed brakes as well is he has functioning detents. There's a little, almost like a steel ball bearings, tiny. But in the side, as you move the speed brake, it's got an armed and then the flight detent as well. So like I can put in the arm detent, and I know immediately where it's at. I'm not fumbling around trying to get it just right. Very nice. Very nice. Just armed. You know what? We're looking pretty clear outside up the train dog. Okay, we have to be 250 at Skull, so I'll go ahead and set 240 since I am more than confident we'll comply with the 250 restriction, which we're looking good on the VSD. Yeah, I could have made a PA, but it's late at night. Usually when it's this late, I try not to make a PA, because in the real world, I wouldn't make one. I'd just let the passengers sleep. Been good. Remember, we had to be on 280 on the speed, which we're doing nicely, so. Ooh, big bump, big bump. As I said, there's some chopper coming through, getting out of the jet stream. But I told flight attendants to stay seated. I probably should let them know. Hey, you guys are gonna have to remain seated the whole flight. I'm really sorry. It's just we're expecting some bumps coming out of the jet stream. Thank you. No problem, Captain. Cool. Okay, we're going to comply nicely with the 250 restriction. Let me go down to 240, and I'm sure we're going to comply with that nicely as well. And in that case, I will go ahead and set nope. I will set 15,000 so I don't impede the VNAV. Yeah, we're gonna fly nicely. So Iron Man, you work for, I'm assuming, from our what you said earlier, you work at Signature, right? Okay, we complied nicely with Skull. Now we go down to Spink 240 above, which we should comply with nicely. And then we've got the 15,000 above, sorry, and then 19 below restriction at Hydra at 265 on the speed. Oddly specific, if you ask me, but next restriction is Snara. Have to be below 220, which is going to be rather easy to do. I'm sure you guys know. You know the drill. Once we're below 180, we'll get the autopilot off. Or approximately 180, we'll get the autopilot off. I'll have some fun hand flying her in. About 22 minutes till we land. We're flying nicely with Snora. And then we should do pretty nice when we're coming through Hydra as well. Got some visible moisture up ahead, but we'll probably pass right under it. But we'll keep an eye out. I think it gives me a performance to have weather radar on. Is Lanta Premium worth it? It depends. If you're somebody like me that likes to upload a gazillion screenshots, for instance, that flight that I was talking about earlier. Amsterdam, San Francisco. I took a ton of screenshots. You can see over here I've taken my gallery. I have just hundreds and hundreds of screenshots in here. Just because I personally really like taking screenshots. It's just something I'm fond of. You can see I've taken screenshots all over, really all over the world. And every continent. I just really like taking screenshots. Huh. Yeah. Yeah, so I upload them to a drive as well, but I like doing that because I also like people to share them with people as well. It's just something personally for me. But I mean, it's really to each their own, and I don't know. Yeah. So I actually delete my screenshot folder like every couple months, just because I take so many screenshots, it gets full. Then it gets slow to open. All right, passing swoon, and then we go to Hydra. Remember, 165 on the speed, below 190, which we're complying with, and then 15,000 and above. Next, bottom out restriction is 1,000. We have to be below 17,000. 1,000 is set. I'll go ahead and get the cam on since we're about to begin. Camera is coming on. Go ahead. Then I am going to begin scrolling down to 2978. New weather in Phoenix. 2978, 260 at 14. So that's pretty much direct headwind at 7 knots, 2978. So then we'll just subtract 2 knots from 150. So that's going to be 152. Cool. 5,862 looks good. Under 180. That's standard. Autopilot's coming off. Approach descent checklist 2978 set 1, 2, 3 times. Approach descent checklist completed. Yeah, we're gonna... Alright, we're gonna go ahead and get some speed breakout. Okay, we're within 10 knots of the speed restriction, so we're complying with it. Okay, still in the speed break again. Okay, we have to be at 250 on the speed at Gila, 17,000 below, 1,000 above. We're complying with that as well. You know, what are your guys' favorite flights to do? Like for me, I think every flight has a time and a place, right? So like for live streaming, I really like short, under an hour flights sometimes. Just because it is kind of hard to sit here for 3 hours and have to monitor everything and be bored, even when if nobody's here. I still like to sit here and be present so that somebody does stop by, but kind of hard. First world problems, I know. It's just, but sometimes it's nice to do like a 9-hour flight and stream like this Thursday. We're gonna do across the pond. I'm gonna set that up tonight, actually. I'll get the deets for it. Okay, after 1,000, we stay at 1,000. We go 4,000 below at Agala, 250 on speed still. Just a tip, guys. Something that's common practice in the real world. you want to keep your hand on the speed brake lever while you're using it, for the most part, so that you remember to put it back in. It's caused several accidents in the past. Okay, we complied on the speed with the restriction at Gila. So you stow it, then you can put your hand on. Or if you're arming it for landing. But you want to put it back so that you know you did and you don't forget. Because as I said, it has caused issues in the past for flights. Even caused crashes. Just run out of energy. You know, say you're in wind shear, you need to go around, but you had that speed brake out and you didn't put your hand on it, you forgot it's out and you're not climbing away. Yeah. See, I totally get that, Nuclear. As I said, there's a time and a place for everything, you know what I mean? Like, personally, and that's another thing too, is when I stream, if you look, I also do a lot of medium-ish flights, like you said. I like doing Chicago to Tampa, Houston to Denver, Houston to LA. 2 to 3 hour flights are great as well. But nights like this, where it's a late night stream, yeah, 1 hour flight's fun. Nuclear, do you have X-Plane 12? If you do, do you have the Fearless? I got the Fearless recently, and I'm in love with that plane. I haven't streamed it yet, because it's just a handful to fly, but it's so much fun. I've done a couple 727 streams. Actually, I want to fly the 727 again, because I saw it's come to the FS24. Maybe I need to check it out and give it a go. It sounds like fun. We're complying with Agola. Yeah. I honestly got it, and I got the flight factor 767, and I hated the plane, never used it. But then I saw V1 simulations using the Fearless, and I was like, damn, that's a cool plane. I want to get that, so I reinstalled it and downloaded the Fearless. I think I have the Fokker. I just never, no, I don't. Yeah, I have the 140. You know, maybe I do. I don't know. No, I don't think it's Fokker. I have the 146, but I don't fly it. I always wanted to get the Fokkers, but I just don't have the desire to fly it, you know what I mean? Like, it's not the biggest thing. Now, it's weird that I say that, and I love to fly the 7.2. The 727 and the 742 are just so awesome to fly it, because they feel so rewarding to fly, too. It's definitely another big part of it. Alright, after 9,000, we go to 7,000 at Lamo. We're going to maintain 210 on the speed. Okay, recording has started. Recording has started. Looking good. I recently, my WinWing mount finally shipped, so I can have my PFP3N and my MIC-2 on my right-hand side. Makes it so much easier to use instead of having to use my left hand. Oh, really? That's awesome. Yeah. That's really cool. It definitely expands capabilities a lot. Because, you know, RNAV is just, that's just how the world's become. Okay, we're complying with Agola nicely. We're going down to 9,000 feet by Chavo at 210 on the speed. We're a bit high on energy today, or we were. But we'll get to that when we get there. Alright, coming through 10,000, continuous ignition coming on. We have not been clear for the approach yet. I think that's coming on. United 2191, you're clear to join the... we'll go ahead and give you radar vectors. Then you'll be clear to join check speed. Approach for runway 25 left. Roger, clear join 25 left. After. That was stupid. I don't even know why I did that. I should have just... Yeah, forget it. Forget I said anything. Alright, coming through 10,000. Turn off lights are on. Continuous ignition's on. Wing lights are on. Oh, and we'll get the retractable landing lights on. It's turbulent out right now. Wish it was. Like how I say that and it smooths out immediately. how it goes, right? Okay, below 10,000. Looking good. We're complying on speed nicely. One to go. We'll set 7,000 feet. 7,000 is set. There we go, we got the Phoenix Sky Harbor. Oh crap, do I have double airports installed? I hope not. I didn't think about it. Well, if I get insane lag on landing, we'll know why. If we do, we'll do go around. We'll go to Tucson. Alright, we're complying on the speed. And we're about to level off at 9 anyways. Okay, MC speed. And we're complying on the altitude restriction. On the money. And then we'll follow the 10 nautical mile ring on the inside of it. So once we're passing Lavone, we'll go flap 1. So in that case, once we get close, I'm gonna go speed intervention. I'm gonna go speed check flaps 1, speed check flap 1. Flap 1. Green light. Leveling off for 7. For 7,000, we go down to 4,000 feet. It is set. Okay, we're looking for India, Romeo, Juliet, Golf. Yeah, Romeo, Juliet, Golf. Okay, we complied nicely with Levine. That was it, right? Yeah. Sounds right. Go vertical speed down. 1,000 feet a minute's fine. You know what? I'll increase it just a bit. India, Romeo, Juliet, Golf is identified. Approach checklist, please. Approach checklist. Start switches are continuous. Altimeters 2978 is set. One is set thrice. And radios India, Romeo, Juliet, Golf are identified. And now displays are set. Course selector is 258, 258. Cool. Looks good. Alright, we're going to go ahead and start to follow that inside arc. 10 nautical mile radius. I'll go speed down to flap 1, maneuvering speed. As I said, we'll follow the inside circle, so spin even more. Then we're going to go ahead, kind of go off of the bank indicator or turn indicator a bit more than go 1,000 feet a minute. Ease up just a bit on the descent. Keep that turn in. There we go. Okay, speed check. We'll set flaps 5. Flap 5s. Oh, well, that's worked out even better than I thought it would. We turned out perfectly onto the 10 nautical mile radius. So then we'll go direct Gypsy. Direct Gypsy. LNAV. We'll follow the LNAV path for us. 1 to go. We're going down to 3,000 feet. Expedite our rate of descent just a bit. So we come in below the glide path instead of above. We are a bit high. So we'll go ahead and get some speed brake out. Use the speed brake to help us slow down just a bit more. We're looking fine for right now. And once we get established on the glide, VOR lock and glide slope are both captured. Good. Once we get established, we will speedy check them off somewhat nicely. As I said, speed should come off really nicely. Huh. Looking good. Check. Continue. Turn out for 25 left. Oops, and I plan for 25 right. Oh well. Okay, set 5,000 feet in the go round. 5,000 feet is set. Excuse me. Alright, passing the final approach fix. Go gear down, speed check flaps 15, 15. Speed check 15. Gear down, 1 to 3 green, flaps 15, green light, speed check flaps 30. 30. Green light, and arm speed brake. Speed brake is armed. Good. Alright, 1,500, we're complying with speed. 152 is set. Now, it appears as we are, the localizer is a bit off center line. Oh well. Alright, we've been cleared to land. Landing lights coming on. Tax light, nose lights coming on, sorry. Landing checklist. Speed brake is armed. Gears down 3 green, flaps 30, green light. Landing checklist completed. Go ahead, auto throttle disconnects. We'll take her in visual from here. Go ahead. Let's fly our raw data. We'll go flight directors 1 and 2 off. Slight right to left crosswind right now. But we're looking good. 1,000 feet, go around to 5,000 is set. Landing clearance is received, and we are stabilized. Continue. Looking just a bit high. Check speed. Check. Nice little updraft here. What comes up must come down. Or wait for the sinker. The great descent. Looking good. Continue. Speed brake up, reverse, normal. $85. Brake 3, disarm. Welcome into Phoenix, everybody. First recital. Yeah, don't tell, we may have planned for the wrong runway. Our runway is 7,800 feet when I thought it was 10,300. Whoops. Oh well, we had plenty of performance, so it's okay. Absolutely silked her on. Reactive, hold, start the clock. Very good. And terrain radar is coming on both sides while the radar is off. Landing lights shall come off. I can get them. Landing lights are coming off. Position control will remain on. Everything else will keep on for right now. Yep, that was big oops. I was like, oh. When I saw it said 25 left, I was like, ooh, that's not the runway I was expecting. Okay. Oh well, what can you do, right? I knew on landing, I was like, okay, I know it's shorter, but I know I have 97 feet per minute. I'll take it. Means it's probably even softer on G's. I'll take it. Oh yeah, thanks. Reminder, auto brake coming off. Yeah, it's a nice airport. I love flying to Phoenix. I've been to Phoenix several times. There goes Nightbot, finally. Finally doing something. Yeah, but I was like, memory serves me right. These runways aren't the same length, and my theory was confirmed when we were landing and the runway kind of disappeared on us. I was like, oh yeah. That's exactly what I was expecting to happen. United. Echo Gates, Terminal 3. I'll take whatever's available. Alright, next left is us. We'll take Echo 10. Nah. United. AP's on, AP Gen coming on. Go ahead and get the cam off. Hey, thank you, Iron Baller. I appreciate that. Alright, we're clear across 2-5 right at Echo 8. You know, no, I'll go down one more. You know what, forget it, I'm already slow. I'll just turn here. Whatever. Okay, we're clear across. Nobody's on the approach end. Gas is clear. Let's confirm lights are still on. Have the iFly. Now that it's... Yeah. Oh, certainly. I've had the iFly on my list for a while. It's just, I got other planes. I have the TFDI MD-11. But I don't have a desire to fly it until it comes to 2024. But the iFly's certainly up there. I didn't get it initially just because it was so expensive and it was in an alpha. I thought it was silly to buy a plane in an alpha build. There's like, yeah, there's bugs. It's like, yeah, I know. Why would I want to get a plane that's buggy? Like, what? Like, you could argue, well, you know, Pmdg, you know, their planes aren't 100% when they first came out. Well, yeah, but that's different. Right? Like, they're not having ground-breaking bugs, and the flight model wasn't totally screwed up. But they've done good work, and it's cool. And I mean, is it? Yeah. Is it? Do I care about having a toilet seat lifts up? No. Is it kind of neat? Yeah, it's kind of neat. Little things. UFDI. TFDI did an MD-80. I know their MD-11. I like their MD-11. Was fun to fly. I mean, it's one of my. It was my most viewed short ever on YouTube. But it's not a plane that I would consider to do a flight with. It just didn't seem. I don't know. It just didn't seem worth it to learn. But if it comes 2024, when it comes 2024, yeah. I have the Leonardo MD-80 as well. They pissed me off a long time ago. Their plane's terrible. Fly is amazing. It's so fun to fly. But it looks horrible. Horrible. And that's like with the CRJ right now. They pissed me off with the CRJ. Yes, I tried to get the Leonardo to work in 2024, and it just didn't work. It's frustrating me. Hey, thank you, Matt Zoom. I appreciate that. We'll get a replay going here shortly. But you just gotta get back into the gate first and get these passengers off. My fake passengers. That's right. Turn it. Don't know why she started lagging all of a sudden. And I'm glad it's doing it now and not when I gonna land. Yeah. I'm sorry your 2024 is like that. I've actually haven't had that for me personally. But are you using the Sim Update 2 beta? Because if you were in the Sim Update 1 beta, but you didn't leave it, you're still in the beta. Because I personally don't... Well, the menu crashing for me, like, I can't load into... I gotta click on a different plane, then I can load into it. It's not like 2020 where I could have done a flight in the 737-800, quit the game, come back in, and just hop in a 737-800. I gotta, like, click on an A350, then I can click on the 777 again, then fly 777. Pain in the ass, but it works. Yeah, I agree. Totally not worth the headache. Oh yeah, Nuclear, I wanted to thank you for showing me the tricks. I use the cabin sounds all the time. I think it's really neat. 30% of the time? Yeah, it's really weird. Yeah, I'm sorry that happens. I haven't personally had that happen, but wouldn't doubt it. Yeah, it was really neat. I'm not a big fan of the noise canceling because I like to hear the sounds. But the cabin sounds is cool. And I was showing earlier the...
You call this a jump seat? I'd rather sit in the lab.
Yeah, it's really cool. I like Boris, so his work is amazing. He really, it sounds kind of weird, but he really encapsulated the sound of a 737. You know, those CFM 56 6s are so whiny. Echo 9, Echo 10's over here. Turn taxi light off since I know where the gate is. Oh, we overshot it a bit. That was weird. I like noise canceling for cruise. Yeah. I get it. Certainly. Well, they will eventually. It just takes a lot of time, you know. Not an easy process by any means to get these sounds. The CRJ sounds are good. He's got 737. He's done the Cessna 172, the Cirrus SR-22. in the sim. Cool. Parking brake set. 1 and 2 off. Watch them spool down. I'll go ahead. I'm over here. We're gonna go down. Actually, I'll just do it on my PFP3N. I'm gonna go FS actions, ground services, set the chocks. Chock set. I'm gonna go ahead, turn off the electric hydraulic pumps, fuel pumps, except for the left forward or number 1 forward pump will come off as well. Good. And 2 under 20%. Beacons coming off. CPAS sign off. They will approach the plane now. Go ahead. Ask for deboarding. Requesting to boarding. Go ahead and stop you. I'll go ahead and stop Volanta. Complete now. Close Volanta. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is close you. I'm gonna go ahead and go dome light on. Please to dim.
There are no passenger stairs. You will not see passengers visually. Passengers deboarding starting.
Alright, you're really confusing me now. I'm kidding. I didn't mean to request AC unit. That's fine. GPU. Ooh. That's a huge lag spike right there. GPU is connected. GPU's on. We're gonna go ahead and turn off the APU. APU bleed air is coming off. APU packs off. And we're gonna go Pro Beats 1, 2 off. Window heaters off. Then we'll do shutdown checklist. Oops, sorry. The shutdown checklist. Parking brake is set. Start levers cut off. Transponder standby. Pro heats off. Anti-ice is off. Start switches off. Hydraulic system. Electric hydraulic pumps off. Engine pumps on. Beacon is off. Weather radar is off. Flight directors are off. Logbook is checked. RS sectors are off. APU switch and APU bleed air is off. Alright, looks good. Before we get out of here, I feel like everybody's off the plane. I know they're deboarding right now, but I don't care. Okay, fuel pumps are off. Emergency exit lights off. Window heaters off. Packs off. APU bleed air switch off. Lights are off. And stern power is on. APU switch is off. Alright, stern power coming off. Battery switch off. Alright, everybody. Thank you for watching. Let's go ahead. We'll reset GSX. We'll go restart Kutel. That to leave me. That's what it was. GSX causing all the lag. Okay. Menu. Go Pmdg setup. Load. Approach. Give it a second for everything to spool up. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and set our lights. Set. And we're gonna open Sky Dolly. We're gonna get some landings in, or some recordings. Hey everybody, I'd like to thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna shut my mouth from, well, not after this one I will. Get G's open. Probably gonna be a little lag, guys. I apologize. You know what? Since it's gonna be a little laggy on this one, I will cut it a bit shorter, so you don't have to really sit through too much of it. And then I'll get some good views on. $151 on the G's. Nice, we'll take it. Alright, I'm gonna close G's. G's, bye-bye. My performance back, and then you guys can enjoy the landing. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you guys have enjoyed. And I will hopefully see you guys in the next one. See ya! I'm trying to make it even smoother, guys. Sorry for the lag there. Turn off Kudo altogether.